I had a budget. I tracked my spending. I even used one of those popular finance apps that sent me alerts when I overspent. But one afternoon, I stood in line at the grocery store, swiped my card, and it got declined. My heart sank. I checked my account. $8.42. That's all I had left until payday, 5 days away. I sat there thinking, but I budgeted. I followed the rules. I don't even shop that much. So why was I always broke? That night, I fell down a YouTube rabbit hole and found a video of someone screaming, "I'm debt-free," on Dave Ramsey's show. It felt dramatic, but something about it stuck with me. I'd heard of Dave Ramsey before, but never really listened. That night, I started. I wasn't in deep debt, but I was tired of feeling like money was slipping through my fingers. I didn't want to just survive. I wanted to feel free. So I made a choice. I'd test Dave's advice in real life. What happened next completely changed how I save money today. Number 1. Reevaluating needs versus wants. The iceberg budget method. One of the first things Dave Ramsey teaches is this: tell your money where to go, or you'll wonder where it went. At first, I thought I was doing that. I had a basic budget: rent, food, phone bill, gas. But I was still broke by the end of every month. That's when I created what I now call the iceberg budget. Think of your spending like an iceberg. The top, the part you can see, is your obvious bills, things like rent, groceries, or car payments. The bottom, the hidden part underwater, is full of quiet money leaks. Things you forget you're paying for, like old app subscriptions, extra cloud storage, auto-renewing services, or the upgrade you got for faster Wi-Fi that you don't actually use. Once I looked under the surface, I found over $126 a month going to things I didn't really need. I canceled or downgraded most of them. Then I did something fun. For every canceled service, I replaced it with a free or shared version, like using Canva's free plan instead of Pro, or splitting Netflix with a friend legally. The iceberg budget taught me something powerful. Most of us aren't overspending on big things. We're losing money through 100 tiny cracks. Now, every month, I check under the iceberg, not just the top. Number 2. Lifestyle inflation detox. The fake rich trap. When I got my first real raise, I thought, finally, I can breathe. I started ordering food more often, upgraded my phone, and even signed up for a fancy gym. It felt good for a while, but a few months later, I was still paycheck to paycheck. What happened? Dave Ramsey calls it lifestyle inflation, when your spending grows every time your income does. Even though I made more, I was spending more. I'd fallen into what I now call the fake rich trap. I was spending to look successful, not to be successful. So I did a full fake rich audit. I looked at every purchase and asked myself, did I buy this to impress others? Would I still buy it if no one ever saw it? That audit was eye-opening. I cut things like weekly Uber rides, when the bus was fine, and trendy clothes I wore once. I saved over $3,200 a year just by being honest with myself. Now, I still enjoy life, but I don't let my ego make financial decisions. Real wealth doesn't flex. It builds. Number 3. The no-spend partner pact. Replacing the accountability buddy. Dave Ramsey often talks about having an accountability partner, someone to keep you on track with your money goals. But not everyone has a spouse or close friend who's on the same financial journey. So, I tried something different. I made a no-spend partner pact with a coworker who had a similar income and lifestyle. We weren't close friends, but we both wanted to stop wasting money. So, each week, we set a small challenge like no takeout this week or spend $0 on clothes. We'd check in every Friday and compare. The winner got a small prize, like a free lunch paid for with reward points, or a cheap fun activity, like a local museum trip. It became a game, and it worked. Just knowing someone else was doing it too made it easier to say no to little temptations. A 2024 Mint.com survey found that people who track spending with a partner save 38% more than those who do it alone. The best part? We weren't just saving money. We were building better habits. You don't need a financial expert. You just need someone who wants to grow with you. Number 4. Make savings feel like spending. Reverse psychology hack. Let's be honest. Spending feels good, saving doesn't. When you buy something new, you feel excited right away. But when you move money to savings, it feels boring. That's why so many people struggle to save, even when they know it's important. Dave Ramsey always says, save first, then spend. That's solid advice, but I needed to make saving feel just as fun as spending. So I flipped the script. I used a little reverse psychology to trick my brain into loving savings. First, I started using a savings app that makes saving feel like a game. Apps like Yada turn saving into challenges, with progress bars, rewards, or even chances to win cash. Next, I made visual savings wish lists. Instead of just saving for an emergency fund, I gave each goal a fun name, like Bali Dream Fund or Freedom Account. I added pictures to these folders so I could see what I was working toward. I also set tiny rewards for savings milestones. Every time I saved $100, I treated myself to a free reward, like a movie night at home or a fancy homemade dinner. Over time, my mindset changed. Saving didn't feel like a chore. It felt like I was shopping for my future. If spending gives you a rush, make saving give you a bigger one. Your future self will thank you. Number 5. Debt snowball meets side hustle stacking. Dave Ramsey teaches the debt snowball method. You list your debts from smallest to biggest, pay off the smallest first, then roll that payment into the next one. It builds momentum, like a snowball rolling downhill. I tried it, but I wanted to move faster. So I added a twist. I combined the debt snowball with side hustle stacking. Instead of relying on one job or a single side hustle, I built a small group of income streams that work together. Here's what I did. I spent 1 hour a day doing AI transcription, typing out audio files. I rented out my old camera gear on a site called Fat Llama. I did mystery shopping once a week at stores I already visited. Each one made a little money, $1.50 here, $80 there, but added up fast. In 4 months, I paid off $4,500 in credit card debt. The key wasn't finding one big job. It was stacking a few small ones that fit my time and skills. With every debt I crushed, my confidence grew. The snowball got bigger, and so did my freedom. Number 6. The 30-day financial fast. Not just no spend, but full reset. Dave Ramsey often says money problems are more about behavior than math. I didn't fully get that until I tried something extreme. A 30-day financial fast. At first, I just wanted to cut back on spending. But this became more than a no-spend challenge. It turned into a full reset. For 1 month, I stopped using my credit card completely. I deleted every food delivery app. I didn't buy anything outside of true needs like groceries, gas, and bills. Instead of going out, I cooked meals from what was already in my pantry. Every time I felt the urge to spend, I wrote it down in what I called my money craving journal. That journal surprised me. I saw patterns. Most of my spending wasn't about need. It came from boredom, stress, or just wanting to feel good after a long day. By the end of the 30 days, I saved more than I expected. But more importantly, I understood why I spent. That fast helped me reset my mindset and break habits I didn't even know I had. Now, I do this once a year, not just to save, but to remember what really matters. Number 7. Long-term money vision boards. Manifesting with math. Dave Ramsey says, goals are dreams with work boots on. That made me think, how can I dream big, but also stay real with my money? That's when I made my first money vision board, but with a twist. I didn't just cut out pictures of dream homes or vacations. I added the math behind the dream. For example, want a cabin by the lake? I added a photo plus a savings target, $60,000 down payment in 5 years. Dreaming of early retirement? I added my target age and how much I'd need to invest monthly to get there. I used a free Notion page to build it, with images, numbers, and timelines. Seeing both the vision and the plan kept me motivated. It's not just about wishing. It's about working smart toward the life you want, $1 at a time. Looking back, Dave Ramsey didn't save my finances, I did. But he gave me the map I needed to start. At first, it felt overwhelming. Changing habits. Telling myself no more often than yes. But little by little, things changed. I found peace in knowing where my money was going. Not every tip worked perfectly, but the ones that did, they changed everything. I no longer feel stressed at the end of the month. I don't fear money, I manage it. If you're watching this and feeling stuck, don't try to fix it all in one day. Just take one step. Try one new idea. You might be surprised how far it takes you. Because at the end of the day, no one cares about your money more than you do. So take the map and start walking. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, Please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.